Warning: avoid these foods with an enlarged prostate. The prostate gland health and your daily diet go hand in hand. The testosterone hormone in the prostate gland turns into another hormone known as dihydrotestosterone. Though both are androgens, DHT is a more potent hormone with a stimulating solid impact on the growth of the prostate cells. With age, your prostate starts producing more DHT that accelerates the activity and development of the prostate, leading to benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH. This condition is common in aged men and causes difficulty in urination and other serious health issues like infection or sexual dysfunction. Multiple foods help to shrink an enlarged prostate and help alleviate its symptoms. A diet containing plenty of fruits, vegetables, and healthy fats protects your prostate. Some specific foods are salmon, tomatoes, berries, nuts, citrus fruits, onions, garlic, broccoli, and berries. Some studies support the positive effects of plant extract therapies on prostate size and urinary flow, such as palm trees and saw palmetto. But a healthy diet for BPH is much more than just eating the right foods. Your diet can be a combination of both prostate-friendly and enemy kinds of foods. So, eliminating the root cause of the severity of the condition should be a top priority for every male dealing with BPH, because no treatment or preventive measure will work properly if your diet is full of foods that aggravate the expansion of your prostate gland. For example, your chances of prostate inflammation increase significantly if you eat inflammation-causing foods more often, like added sugars, refined carbs, fried items, sodas, and so on. Unfortunately, the list has some of our favorite foods that flare up inflammation, speed up prostate growth, irritate the bladder or urinary tract, and add to the discomfort. In this video, we'll discuss 6 foods secretly threatening and worsening your prostate health in BPH. Moreover, I'll also shed light on the most effective foods and lifestyle ideas that help you to shrink your prostate faster and reduce urinary tract symptoms. Before that, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated. And if you want to see a detailed video on 6 natural ways to shrink an enlarged prostate, check the link in the description below. So let's start the video without further ado. Dairy products. The first food to avoid in BPH is dairy. With an enlarged prostate, you're at higher risk of bladder irritation and urinary tract inflammation. That's why it's recommended to consume a low-fat diet. Dairy products, for example, cheese, milk, butter, ice cream, full-fat cream, and yogurt, are rich in saturated fats that can cause multiple health issues like inflammation, type 2 diabetes, prostate cancer, Alzheimer's, and cardiovascular diseases. These products can worsen your enlarged prostate-related symptoms. An estimate suggests that dairy products make up a quarter of the saturated fats we usually eat. Dairy products aggravate acute and chronic inflammation that causes proliferation within the prostatic cells through harmful mechanisms such as oxidative stress. This tissue damage and oxidative stress lead to a compensatory cellular increase, prostate swelling, and hyperplastic growth. This puts pressure on the urethra and bladder. Multiple dairy-free alternatives are available in the market, and it's not mandatory to completely cut out your daily intake. Initially, you can limit your intake to get used to the new diet and eliminate it slowly, but it may take 2 to 3 weeks to see the apparent ease in your symptoms after cutting dairy out. Sugary foods. The second no-go on my list is sugar and processed foods. Studies show that significant dietary sugar intake can contribute to prostate cancer and increase the concentration of serum prostate-specific antigen, or PSA. Men with elevated blood sugar levels and those with obesity are more likely to develop BPH. Sugar consumption is a massive threat to your overall health, let alone your prostate gland. Inflammatory disorders, diabetes, and heart diseases are some of them. Adding refined sugar, starch, or flour grains to your diet instantly converts into blood sugar called glucose. Besides that, hyperglycemia promotes insulin release to take this extra glucose from your blood to convert it into energy. An insulin-like peptide concentration increases in your blood. These compounds stimulate cellular proliferation and contribute to prostate tumor growth. Meanwhile, when you continue to eat more sugar, your pancreas expels more insulin. And hyperinsulinemia increases the growth of the prostate gland because insulin is a growth hormone. Processed sugar causes inflammatory effects on body tissues, thereby contributing to prostate enlargement and inflammation. Our modern lifestyles are corrupted with excessive sugar, while our bodies have minimal space to store sugar, which quickly overwhelms us. This results in excessive sugar intake, turning into harmful fat stores. The best idea is to cut back on sugar for your prostate health. If you need help to give up on sugar, you can eat sugar-free dark chocolate, use fresh fruits and vegetables instead of juices, read labels, and only eat out if you are sure about the food quality. Red or processed meat. Next is red or processed meat. Inflammation is the last thing that your prostate gland needs. Red meat elevates the level of arachidonic acid in your blood, which in turn causes inflammation. More inflammation in your prostate means more cellular proliferation. Avoiding or limiting your red meat intake is an excellent option when dealing with BPH. Though a juicy steak, some Italian meatballs, or a Sunday roast is hard to ignore and resist at your dinner table, you can replace your red meat intake with healthy alternatives such as fish. Adequately cooked red meat is also associated with prostate cancer. Heterocyclic amines are carcinogenic compounds found in cooked meat. As per the World Health Organization, red and processed meat can cause prostate cancer. Examples are beef, pork, lunch meats, hot dogs, and sausages. Though protein benefits BPH, you can replace red meat with lean poultry, fresh fish, beans, legumes, and nuts to fulfill your protein needs. Secondly, most red meat or processed meat items commonly consumed are prepared in salt. Salt increases the urinary tract symptoms associated with BPH. With less salt, there will be less water retention in the bladder and less sudden urge to urinate. So going salted and red meat free is a wise choice to reduce inflammation and lessen symptoms. Alcohol. The next and most obvious thing to avoid is alcohol. Alcohol causes dehydration. It damages your liver and worsens your symptoms of enlarged prostate. Your bladder comprises layers of muscles, and alcohol makes these muscles weak. Too much alcohol makes it harder to control bladder muscles, increasing urinary urgency and frequency. It can even cause urinary leakage. In BPH males, alcohol can overactivate the bladder muscles due to the adverse effects of alcohol on nerve cells. Alcohol is diuretic, which means it increases urination, which is one of the symptoms of BPH already. Alcohol is also inflammatory that damages the prostate cells and stimulates them to proliferate. A study suggests that heavy alcohol drinkers have twice the risk of prostate cancer as moderate drinkers. Heavy drinkers are those men who consume more than 3 drinks a day. Alcohol damages your liver and promotes the extra release of estrogen and insulin, leading to BPH. You can take alcohol-free versions of cocktail or lime drinks for a better option at a bar, restaurant, or home. Refined oil. The number 4th is vegetable oil or seed oil. Though some cooking oils are beneficial for your overall health, most cooking oils that we use daily are made from highly processed and GMO grains such as rice bran, soy, corn, cottonseed, canola, and grapeseed. These oils aren't extracted from vegetables. These so-called vegetable oils are usually used in junk food, ready-made meals, deep-fried items, store-bought salad dressings, coffee creamers, and margarine. These oils are a rich source of inflammatory omega-6 fatty acids. There are multiple health benefits of omega-6, especially the anti-inflammatory ones. But here, the downside is that the ones in these oils promote inflammation in your prostate gland and liver. The liver regulates hormones and removes toxins from your body. So, when these refined oils weaken your liver, the hormonal balance is disturbed, and inflammation increases, leading to BPH. Things such as estrogen and insulin release more and promote the growth of prostate cells. In the meantime, the walls of your bladder weaken, lose their tone, and are constantly under pressure. But take omega-3 fatty acids more because it reduces inflammation and provides a balanced diet. For cooking, refrain from these oils and use extra virgin olive oil, cold-pressed avocado, or coconut oil. Caffeine. The coffee and BPH can't go together. Caffeine consumption is higher in males than females. It triggers the BPH, lowers the semen quality, and affects the male fertility rate. Caffeine is diuretic. It increases how much, how urgently, and how often a man urinates. Cutting back on coffee can reduce the urinary symptoms of BPH. Similarly, energy drinks, too much milk tea, and fizzy drinks can also cause dehydration and irritation in the urinary tract. Coffee has a direct effect, increasing the urge to go to the toilet by 10 times. For males already dealing with an overactive bladder, avoiding coffee intake, especially at night or before going out, makes sense to restore normal urination And suppose you cannot carry out your daily activities with focus and energy, or you're used to having coffee to function correctly, in that case you can limit your coffee intake by reducing it from 4 cups to 2. Even 2 to 1 morning coffee is enough. Besides these, spicy foods, unfermented soy, poultry, and dairy products can negatively influence prostate health. BPH is a common condition, often treatable with medical procedures or medication. In any case, food and lifestyle play a crucial role. There are some easy-to-follow strategies that you can implement to alleviate the symptoms and live a healthy and physically fit life despite BPH. To shrink your prostate gland and regain healthy urinary function, avoid smoking, manage stress, limit your liquid intake in the evening or night, do some bladder and pelvic floor exercises, and stop using medications that can worsen your condition, such as diuretics, antihistamines, and decongestants if not necessary. With that, we are done with today's episode. Don't forget to like this video and share your thoughts in the comments below. Till next time, goodbye and take care.